Right, I'm just gonna do a quick video about Jesus, you can't fucking see me. About bad times I and other people. No, not other people, just I have had on stimulants. That's better, let the light in, said Z Lord. Possibly. Possibly not though. Maybe he's not that much of a fucking faggot. Anyways, right, how do I start? Bad times on stimulants. I guess the first port of call is to say that I had a really fucking bad time on cocaine. I think I put it in my coke video actually, my experience report on cocaine, whereby basically I snorted about a gram worth of cocaine at once after about a 2 or 3 day bender without sleep. Suffice it to say, I had extremely severe heart pain and chest pain pretty much immediately after. My heart was going really, really fast. I've never been that fast before. Shortness of breath, dizziness, all of the nice, lovely things you get from taking too much of a stimulant. Um, because I was on so much cocaine initially, it was fucking awesome. Or like, it felt fucking awesome. It wasn't awesome. I was probably close to dying. It was, yeah, very far from being awesome. That being said, I survived it. I thought I was going to die. It was definitely an overdose. Definitely should have killed me, but didn't. And I remember being sat there and thinking to myself, I'm going to fucking die, etc., etc. Should I call the hospital or should I just die? And I'm thinking to myself, this is a lot of coke. Um, this is some pretty bad heart action. If I call the hospital, they might just fucking patch me up and I've got permanent brain damage and my heart's fucked forever. So I'm kind of making the decision as to whether I should be a cabbage for the rest of my life or basically whether I should call the hospital. And I think to myself, it's just not worth being cabbage forever. So yeah, fuck it. I'm just not going to be cabbage forever. I'm not going to call the hospital. I'm just going to die. I kind of got over the fact I was dying. Well, like I thought I was dying. It's not a fact that I was dying because I'm still alive and I didn't stop that from occurring, so I wasn't dying, I just thought I was. So, yeah, pretty nasty fucking trip to have. Another thing that accompanied that was for quite a few days after the event, I was just fucked, completely fucked. Like, few days of basically being unable to really fucking function properly, unable to think about things properly, just yeah, just completely fucked, completely bonzo, man. Like, yeah, just really weak heartbeat for about 3 days. Really fast, weak heartbeat for about 3 days. For 3 days, I felt extremely severely ill, severely depressed. I could barely move properly. I was just going downstairs, eating as much as I can, and not really feeling myself eating, and drinking as much as I can to sustain myself on. Trying to fall asleep, falling asleep for about 10 minutes at a time, and yeah, just 3 days of hell essentially, real hell. Like, both a massive come down from quite a few days on a coke binge, and also yeah, just from fucking up my heart too much, I suppose. Not something I'd recommend doing ever, really. To be fair, just yeah, just don't fucking do it. It's not the smartest thing in the world to do at all. It's not smart in any way. So yeah, that was one of my experiences. Was a cocaine overdose I've had. Other experiences I've had is when I've taken stimulants and it's just given me a feeling of just feeling kind of, how would I describe it? Just weird. Like something's not right. Something's not clicking in the right way. Just in general, like that feeling of being out your head, but not in a good way. Felt quite disorientated before. I've also had times where, yeah, I've just had benders on stimulants, and I've just been fucked whilst on the bender, just paranoid, anxious feelings whilst on stimulants. It's not by any means a nice feeling at all. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it to fucking anyone, but who would? Probably no one really. That's the fucked up people. So yeah, I don't recommend going on benders for too long, and yeah, stimulants can fuck you up uh, quite a lot actually. So be careful. And the other thing I'll talk about is just the come down. It's quite an obvious one, but not that many people talk about it. But the come down can be fucking awful when you take stimulants. And it's not just a thing of you fucked for a day or two. You can be fucked for like 4 or 5 days, depending on how hard you've hit it and what you've hit. For example, if I was to take, say, cocaine and amphetamine for about 2 or 3 days, I'd probably be fucked for about 2 or 3 days afterwards. And you can feel suicidal as fuck. Um, Other times I've had is when I've been on stimulants and felt paranoid, and other people have, and everyone's getting agitated because they've been on them for a day or so, and you can feel like if someone doesn't fuck off or something like that, a violent situation is going to occur. Sometimes it does, and everyone's amped up. The results are not fucking good. People get really fucking hurt. Everyone gets ratty. People think they're gonna fucking hurt each other, etc., etc. Yeah, not a good situation to be in at all. Don't recommend it. Wouldn't repeat. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I haven't really had any other bad experiences as such on stimulants. That's pretty much yeah, that's pretty much the full range of it, I'd say. So yeah, I guess it's just a word of warning to people who aren't used to taking stimulants and aren't aware of what kind of repercussions stimulant use could have. So yeah, there's a bit of advice for you. Thanks for watching the video, and hope you enjoyed it. Thanks very much.